This guy disrespected Manny Pacquiao like no one else before.
You know, I know he likes to quote Bible verses, so I'll let you know he's getting crucified.
What happened after was brutal.
Manny Pacquiao. Oh, down goes Thurman!
On July 20th, at the iconic MGM Grand in Las Vegas, the legendary Manny Pacquiao stepped into the ring to perform yet another sporting feat. At 40 years old, while most people are complaining about back pain and their morning coffee being too strong, the Filipino boxing legend faced the unbeaten and audacious WBA welterweight champion Keith Thurman. This wasn't just a fight, it was a lesson in why you should never provoke a man who still does road work at dawn while you're busy tweeting.
Keith, one time Thurman.
Thurman, a champion at his peak at 30, was eager to show off his perfect record of 29-0, including 22 knockouts. Known for his tactical boxing, fierce defense, and explosive footwork, Thurman had also built a reputation as a formidable trash talker, kind of like that one guy at the bar who picks fights and then wonders why he wakes up with missing teeth. When it was announced that Pacquiao would be his next opponent, Thurman didn't hold back. He crossed the line, making unnecessary remarks about Pacquiao's faith, as if getting smacked in the mouth by a living legend wasn't already in his near future.
He's saying that he's going to send me to retirement, and I believe that only God can will tell me to when I'm going to retire, and not a man.
I believe after I hit him, and the fight's over, he's gonna go backstage, and God will have that conversation.
You know, this is a big fight as far as the stage goes, but Pacquiao's a little fighter, so it's a big fight against a little guy. It's a little different. The reach, and he's a veteran. I've dismantled veterans in the past. I've dismantled veterans throughout my whole career. I believe I would have destroyed Manny Pacquiao 5 years ago when he was with Top Rank. I know he likes to quote Bible verses, so I'll let you know he's getting crucified.
He's getting biblical on you. We talk about maybe crossing that line. How do you respond to that?
Well, I keep my mouth shut and let him talk. Let my fist talk in the ring.
Or let his fist do absolutely nothing when I dodge everything. I already said he's got these T-Rex arms. Everybody's talking about how fast he is. Manny Pacquiao, T-Rex arms. Pop, pop, pop.
Can you stop this man?
Of course. He's like this big.
But Pacquiao, true to form, didn't waste words. He let his fists write his rebuttal. The arena buzzed with excitement as fans, including Floyd Mayweather Jr., gathered to witness the legendary clash. Mayweather probably showed up to take notes on how to stay retired while still being the center of attention. Inspired by the presence of his old rival, Pacquiao came out swinging, unleashing a level of aggression that had Thurman rethinking all his life choices.
We are underway.
Thurman, who had once claimed he would retire Pacquiao, found himself struggling to retire from that first round standing upright.
Bit of a smile. Missed it, by a half a mile, but just landed a nice straight left hand on Thurman. And Thurman started pressing, and there he goes. He's starting to cut loose.
To get used to Manny Pacquiao's rhythm.
Ooh. That was a nice right hand, but Pacquiao comes right back.
That's a tall order. One thing about me when I was fighting, I never bet on myself.
By the end of it, he was tasting canvas, courtesy of Pacquiao's precise right hook.
Manny Pacquiao. Oh, down goes Thurman!
For a moment, Thurman probably contemplated a new career path.
Thurman backing up. Thurman thought he could...
Pacquiao dominated the next 4 rounds, turning the ring into his playground and Thurman into his favorite toy. Thurman looked bewildered, swinging at air and hoping Pacquiao would slow down, like a man chasing after his runaway ego.
Yeah, because that's it like that, right there.
So he does it. I gave the nod to Keith Thurman because of the body work he did. This round is very, very tight. Both guys are landing very clean, so it's up for grabs at this point.
Yeah, Thurman slipped a left hand by Pacquiao and came back with a nice sharp counter right hand. And then we saw another sharp right from Thurman. Look at punches landed. Very close. The counter punching and accuracy. body shot. This is where he's doing his best work, is when he's backing Pacquiao up. Yeah, but if we're talking about the punch stats, I think, without a doubt, Pacquiao's punches have been much more devastating. His hands off your body, he's throwing that hook. So it's always best to keep Pacquiao moving backwards. And this is what Thurman's trying to do right now.
And throw combinations, and then not allow Manny Pacquiao to get back at him.
That's right. And see, he let him off the ropes. He had him throw. There's two nice body shots from Thurman. It'll work in this round. Thurman. Ooh, that was a little miss, but there, that one he's looking for it twice, and he found it the second time a little bit, and the third time.
Pacquiao had the advantage early over the first couple of rounds.
Good right hand.
That's come on. Caught Pacquiao with the right.
Chance right there, went in there and threw a nice 4 or 5 punch combination and landed him. That's scoring points, that's winning. That's going to win the round for you on the judges' scorecards if you do that often. And throw him some nice combinations, and then he takes his foot off the gas. I think he's got to give a good 3-minute effort for the next, 6 rounds of Manny Pacquiao's power punches.
Sure is. Blood streaming down on both sides.
Oh, good right uppercut by Manny. Oh, those punches are really... Oh, and a great right hand by Thurman.
Yeah, Pacquiao, when he throws his punches, he doesn't stay there to admire his work. He's out of there.
Yeah.
He's showing you a different angle.
I felt he worked the jab, was able to keep Manny at the distance and keep him occupied, keep him thinking so he can't launch his offense. Right now I have an 86-84 Manny Pacquiao.
Earlier in that last round, he was going back to it. Good left hook, right hand by Thurman. Good uppercut by Thurman on that front foot. And that jab's following it. It really did stun Thurman for a second.
Nice combination by Pacquiao.
Points on that.
That's true. But the good thing is that Thurman isn't getting hit with it, so he's not getting...
Oh, left by Pacquiao. All right, thanks very much, Heidi. This is round 5, scheduled for 12 from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas.
He's winning this round, Thurman, right now. Even though Manny's never going to stop punching, I think Thurman's taking the action so far in this half of the fight.
When he gets hit, he doesn't like it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's like, oh, I made a mistake. I can't make a mistake. He gets upset with himself.
Again, we check in with our unofficial scorer, Marcos Villegas. Well, we told you about Thurman's philosophy. Breaks it down into rounds 1 through 4, 5 through 8, 9 through 12.
Fell short.
Thurman said in the first quarter, he said he looks at the fight in 3 quarters. So he's on a defensive mode, especially when Pacquiao throws punches. He's on a defensive mode. He's trying to get out of there when he should be looking for a way back. He should be looking for punches. Well, I would say Pacquiao has threw more effective punches.
Pacquiao knocked
punches. I mean,
punches and bunches.
Yeah, and from the other side, if the judge is looking at that, he's going to think that Pacquiao is scoring
7-2, a professional career that began in January of 1995 when Keith Thurman was 6 years old. Oh, good right.
However, by the middle of the fight, Thurman switched tactics, using his size advantage to wear down Pacquiao's defenses. It looked like the 40-year-old senator had finally met his match, and the announcers were preparing for an age catches up to everyone speech.
Far ahead right now, in my mind, I think he's far ahead. I think he's won the majority, if not all, the first 6 rounds.
No, I'm saying
he shouldn't back up. He should be slipping and blocking, and being there, Pacquiao would be closer for the counter. But to take a step back, well, there was a nice little start of each other. I'll give the first half of this fight to Pacquiao, whether he lost a round or 2 here or there. He won the first half. Thurman has got a ride for Thurman in that last round. He's got Pacquiao backing up. Look, I mean, there's Thurman threw that right uppercut to the belly of Pacquiao. But Pacquiao's got Thurman on the run right now, and he's got him hurt in a way. Still in this fight right now.
And Thurman's loading up for that left hook, so Manny's better be careful because Thurman's looking for that left hook.
Thurman told us that Ben Getty always called him.
Whatever you give him. This is why he's one of the greatest.
And Thurman's reacting to anything Pacquiao is throwing right now, so...
I think you got to be really judicious about what you throw against Manny and when you throw it. Because he throws so many punches. Maybe the first two miss, but the third one's going to hit you.
Pacquiao with a knockdown of Thurman in round one. Another good right by Pacquiao.
Those were blocked.
Pacquiao again the aggressor.
See what Pacquiao's doing right now?
Boy, Thurman walking straight in. He's got his hands up and elbows in, but a nice jab by Thurman and then a lead left hand by Pacquiao. And Pacquiao's doing here tonight in this fight. It's pretty amazing to think about that. As good as Thurman is, you know, this just... He needs this half of the fight. Good left hook by Thurman.
But in the 10th round, just as Thurman was beginning to feel confident, Pacquiao delivered a liver shot so brutal that it nearly made Thurman wish he had chosen chess instead. He spent the rest of the round running on pure desperation, trying to keep himself from getting folded in half like an old lawn chair.
Division champion in boxing history. He's held 12 titles.
Not only the right hand, but that left hook.
Look at Pacquiao, though. He's such a monster. He just comes with one thing. When he loses a set, a combination set, that he's got to get it back and even it up on the judges' scorecards. And that's what he's doing right now. His quick feet and hands. Look, Manny coming forward on him.
Also, you know, when Manny throws his combinations, I think that's a better time to catch him and throw punches because he leaves himself open.
Yeah, but he's so fast. Well, now, look, I mean, he's surprising me right now. I can't believe he's 40 years old and still fighting like this.
A little bit down the line.
Yeah, he's got his mouth open. That's never very good. You're right.
Okay, thanks very much, Marcos. Oh, right by Pacquiao, catches Thurman.
The final 2 rounds were close, with Thurman rallying and fighting back, but it wasn't enough. 2 judges scored the fight 115 to 112 in favor of Pacquiao, while one judge, who perhaps needed glasses, scored it for Thurman. Pacquiao walked away as the WBA super champion in the welterweight division, proving once again that some legends never die. They just keep handing out lessons in humility. And Thurman, well, he learned the hard way that sometimes when you talk big, you end up eating those words along with a fist or two.
He landed a right hand and a good hook. I want to give credit where credit's due. Both corners are working really well on staunching the flow of blood. You got, well, you know, I don't disagree with those numbers because Pacquiao, wherever he goes, he's always flicking out his right hand. That always precedes.
That's kind of slowed him down in this round.
Oh, good right hand by Thurman.
Yeah, he stepped into it when he threw that right hand.
Yes, he did.
Usually, you know, in Keith Thurman's point of view, he's going to try to do it, but whether he's got enough gas in the tank to be able to do it.
Caught him with a right.
Got to come back with that left hook.
Pacquiao threw a right hook at the same time he got hit by that right
At the age of 19. Here he is 21 years later. He will turn 41 in December. The only knockdown came back in round 1. Pacquiao knocking down Thurman.
That being said, Birmingham knows that Keith Thurman needs a knockout to win this fight.
I agree with that.
Boxing's pride of the Philippines, the ageless wonder, the one and only